Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Basa, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with this transfer, claiming that Deco has an ace up his sleeve to help Barcelona sign this 22-year-old Brazilian defender, Van der Sar. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Robert Lewandowski, as report from Spanish publication Mundo Deportivo claims that Barca have an option to terminate the superstar's contract in 2025 due to special clause. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona sporting director Deco is interested in signing Monaco defender Van der Sar and even has an ace up sleeve to help the club land his services, according to reports from Adrian Sanchez. It is no secret that Barcelona were been looking for a right back throughout the summer transfer window and ended up with Joao Cancelo signing the Portuguese international on loan. But Deco could be looking for a younger, long term solution for the right back slot come 2024, and Van der Sar appears to be an option for Barcelona. So the question now is, who is Van der Sar? Van der Sar has swiftly emerged as one of Ligue 1's premier right back talents, seamlessly adapting to life in France despite his youthful age and limited experience. Making his debut in January 2022 after arriving from Gremio, he wasted no time solidifying his presence in the Monaco squad. In an impressive display of consistency, Van der Sar has become a mainstay for the Principality outfit, making 65 appearances, in which he has 4 goals and 9 assists. The 22-year-old has also made one appearance for the Brazilian national team and has been on Barcelona's radar since last year. Indeed, the Blaugrana former director Matteo Alemani had propped Van der Sar signing in the summer of 2022, but the deal did not go through due to Monaco's 60 million euros valuation. But he has continued to be on the agenda at Barcelona, and Deco appeared keen to sign him and might have a trick up his sleeve which could give the Catalans an advantage. Van der Sar's ongoing contract with Monaco runs until 2027, and it is going to be rather difficult for Barcelona to rope in the defender. Barcelona have long been chasing a right back, but are not willing to pay a large sum, which could again be the case with Van der Sar next year. Interestingly enough, Van der Sar is aware of the interest already, and he has already spoken about it. He said, "It's great to hear that Barca and United want you. It's great to know that your name is being mentioned by big clubs. Right now, the La Liga champions have Joao Cancelo in the ranks, and although they do not have a purchase option, the move is largely strategic in order to comply with the financial fair play. If Joao Cancelo is signed permanently, it could lead to question marks over whether Barca can bring in Van der Sar as well. Of course, Van der Sar has been a player that Barca have been linked with. I think for those who have been, recurring with Barca news for I think the last 2 years, who have been linked with Van der Sar, I think even last season, but to no avail. He's a right back, young right back, a Brazilian, and of course, up to now, Barca still show interest despite the club signing Joao Cancelo. Deco is still eyeing up a younger right back as he sees it in the long term. This very Deco of a guy was the one who was pushing Barca to sign this guy they call him this Real Valladolid right back, you know, but it did not work out because Javi was insisting that he wants but Joao Cancelo with the experience he has. But Deco was not really up to the idea because the age is not the best for Deco. Joao Cancelo is 29, but let's see how it goes. So Barca finally signed what Javi wanted, Joao Cancelo, who on paper is the best right back that we could have to strengthen that position. So Barcelona have the option to buy him at the end of the season. So the thing is, if Barca end up buying Cancelo, then I very much doubt if Van der Sen's name will still be appearing on the club's radar. Because right now Deco really wants Van der Sen. Van der Sen himself has said he's interested in the links that Barca are showing him, as well as Manchester United. So let's see how it goes. Right back that have been a problem for a long time looks as though it is very now saved, as Joao Cancelo have already played his debut. We saw him play against Osasuna before international break. And to be honest, he had a great show on the night. He was a very good. I think he had a great night compared to Joao Felix because they both entered at the same time against Osasuna. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. A report from Spanish publication Mundo Deportivo has claimed that there is a clause in Lewandowski's Barca contract which states that if the pool plays less than 50% of the games in the 2024-25 season, Barca can terminate the contract. Despite Lewandowski's recent dip in form, the veteran striker remains a valuable member of the squad, so much so that Xavi looks up to him as someone who can influence the younger members of the squad. However, at 35 years of age, the former Borussia Dortmund and Bayern forward nearing the twilight of his career, that coupled with the fact that Barca will be roping in a young star or a young forward in the name of Vitor Roque next year, can eventually lead to less playing time, especially next season. So if the forward ends up playing less than 50% of the games next season, Barca will have no option to terminate his contract. In the summer of 2022, Barcelona orchestrated a footballing coup, signing Lewandowski from Bayern for a fee of 45 million euros, potentially rising to 50 million with add-ons, with a forward signing a 4-year contract. During his brief stint in Barca, Lewandowski's presence has been nothing short of a Sim-6 shift. His goal-scoring prowess ignited the hearts of the fans as he deposited the ball into the net 33 times across all competitions last season. In the current season, and even before that, his status as the solitary striker has transformed him into the cornerstone of Xavi's tactical edifice. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.